This is Deltaclimber coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios and Grand Peace Online. This game is predominantly an on-the-ocean type game where you have to travel from island to island or from destination to destination via the open sea. And in order to do that, you need to be able to read a map and read a compass until you can get a hold of an eternal pose or one of those compasses that shows you back to or how to get to a place. So what I wanted to do is make a video and showing you guys how to use a map and a compass in case you didn't know. First of all, we need to talk about a compass. A compass has 4 basic directions: north, south, east, and west. And if you put that up against a map, you will see that the top of the map should always be north, oriented to north. So when you read a map, the bottom is south and the top is north. The right is east and the left is west. Now let me look on my, here we go. I found my little map here off of the bookshelf. Let me put it down here on the table and we'll take a look at the map for GPO. Here it is. And we're going to take a look at how to get from place to place simply, easily, without getting lost, even in the fog. There is a compass in the upper right corner of the map, but it would be better if you had a little compass that you could look at. Now, everybody starts at the town of beginnings. After a while, after you beat up the bandits and the bandit boss or whatever, then you'll buy either a rowboat or a caravel, and you will want to go to Sandora. Sandora is the next level island, if I'm not mistaken. That means you will go due west to the left on the map, but due west will take you straight to Sandora. So if you want to go from the town of beginnings to Sandora, no matter what your ship is pointing at, what direction, see the compass up here at the top, you want to turn your ship and go, have the mast pointed straight at the W to go due west. That'll go from the town of beginnings to Sandora. Now after Sandora, the next level island that Daniel Fighter 120 told me to go to was Shell Town. In order to go to Shell Town, you need to go more north. So you put the compass on your map and you can see that Sandora is north by northeast. Not northeast, not north, but it's in between north and northeast in order to go to Shell Town. Now, once you do get to these towns, you need to make sure you get one of the eternal poses or the compasses so you can keep going back and make that orienteering easier for you. All right, let's say that you're at Sandora and you want to go to Shell Town. Here is what it would look like. Let's say no matter where you're facing, this is due south, you'll want to turn your ship in the direction, and that would be north by northeast, more north than northeast. So here's northeast, here comes north, kind of in between the two. North by northeast. You are in between north and northeast. There is so much to cover in orienteering, map reading, and compass use that we could not do it all in one video. But here's another thing to think of. This is an example. I want to go back to Shellstown and show you how to get from Shellstown to Barati. And I know, according to the map, Shellstown is approximately east by northeast from Zhao. And even if you didn't have a map, you could always know that the sun comes up in the east and sets in the west. The moon comes up in the east and sets in the west. So east would be pointing right towards where the sun comes up. Now that changes a little bit during the seasons, of course. but I want to go east by northeast, and I think it's a little bit closer to northeast than east. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set sail right now and see if I can go from Zao to Shellstown just by orienteering and see if this works, and I hope it does. And then once we get to Shellstown, I think one of the most important moves you make on the game is going from Shellstown to Barati. Barati is where I got all of my levels up, and if I had to go back and level some more, I'd go back to Barati because it's not that hard. It's pretty safe. You don't have to worry about dying so much, and I don't know. It was just easy to do at Barati. Whoa, what is this? We need straight on whatever this is. I may have been off. Let's get close enough to where the name will pop up. Shellstown, straight to Shellstown from Zao using orienteering, nothing but orienteering. Now that was from Zao to Shellstown was east by northeast and a little closer to northeast. Now, going from Shellstown to Barati, I'm going to use the edge of this red arrow as a ruler and line up Shellstown and Barati, and it is west by northwest. So here we go. We're going to see if that will work. I'm going to line up my ship west by northwest right here at this first pier at Shellstown. And we're going to see if orienteering will work. West by northwest should put us pretty close to Barati. I'll have to do other videos in the future to show directions or whatever, or you can just go to the map and write down directions for the different islands you want to go to or whatever. But orienteering is actually a sport. People go out in the woods and they'll hide things. They'll just give you a map and a compass, and you have to go find whatever it is that they hid. Here we are right beside of old Barati. This is one of the most important places to me as far as leveling up goes. Once you get a ship and get used to running it, then you can drive it pretty good. And back to Barati we are. I've got to get some cannonballs. Those guys in there, you know, they've got guns and stuff. There, look at that. Line that right up. And whoa, and that's why I don't have a fruit. Because now I can jump in the water, bloop, and I can fly right out of the water. But I've been told that a fruit is needed in order to play the game at higher levels, especially when you get into monsters like there's a sea monster right here, there's a kraken, and all sorts of stuff. So I hope this video was helpful to you. This is Deltaclimber again. Now I'm back at Barati from Zao, and hope this helps you guys navigate the pretty cool world of Grand Peace Online. Until the next time, keep playing, play it straight, don't hack. And this is Deltaclimber signing out. Arrivederci.